everyone. Taking a pink ribbon, stretch it out and then taking a needle or any sort of wire, keep pushing it through. Scrunch it up into multiple layers and then wrap it around to tie a knot to it. At the base, add a white bottom and then spread it out as such. Once you spread it out, it should look like this flower. Add two of them together to make it look all the more better. Take a straw, flatten it out slightly and then slit it through the center. Make a V shape on one of the sides. Roll it up slightly using any sort of cylindrical object. Make multiple of these and stick it into a pot. For our next craft, start off by taking a small glass, then take a wire, wrap it around it and shape it accordingly. Now take a plastic bag and then wrap the wire around it. After wrapping the plastic sheet around it, tie a thread to the base of it and then fold it into half ever so slightly. Make multiple of these. Add some white and blue dots to it as such. Now adding the layers, keep adding thread to make it stay in place. Add multiple layers and it will look all the more better. Now attach each of these to a larger stem. Add it into a vase. Next, take some red crepe paper and then measure about 5 centimeters of it. Fold it into half after twisting it and then slightly make a spoon-like edge on one of the sides. As for the rest of it, twist the bottom. Now, taking a yellow ribbon, wrap it around a wire and then stick it in place. Using some thread, begin to stick all of the red little cups that you have made together. After you add the multiple layers, it should look like a flower. For the base, wrap it using some paper, attach it to a longer stem and then add this into a vase. Take some white and blue ribbon. Measuring about 6 centimeters of it, make a cut in it and then fold it into half. For one of the edges, curve it slightly. Using a lighter, burn it ever so slightly. Fold it after you burn it so that this position stays. As for the bottom portion of it, fold it slightly and then burn it as such so that it stays in that position. Bend the top edge downwards slightly. Make multiple of these and then stick it in a circular shape. Make multiple layers to it, one bigger than the next. The last layer should be white in color. Add a green stem to some white clay and then stick these white and yellow tubes to it. Now stick all of the pieces that you have made together and then proceed to add the multiple layers. Finally, add the biggest layer to it. Add the green leaves at the bottom and everything else. Make multiple of these and then stick it together in a vase. You may make buds as well. Now for our next craft, take some brown, yellow and green ribbon. Stretch it out slightly and then stick tape on one of its ends. After you have done this, open the tape and then stick it into half as such. Make multiple slits on the other side, that is the side without the tape. Taking this kind of wire, roll it about and then continue to do so until you have formed a very thick layer. Add glue to the top and then stick it in some yellow powder as such. Now take some yellow ribbon, cut off multiple squares of it as such. Stick some tape to it. Remove the threads on one of the sides until it reaches the base. Now wrap it around the initial bud that you have created. Use the lighter to ever so slightly burn the edges and then stick some leaves to it as well. Add multiple layers. Add the stem as well as some leaves and then you may make an entire bouquet out of it. Add some green paper outside or any color of paper of your choice. Take a red square of paper and then fold it over 2 times in order to make this triangle. Fold it up into half and then fold over one of the edges. Cut it up in a slightly curved shape on one of the sides. Cut off one of the triangles and then, taking multiple of these kind of sheets, cut off more triangles. Stick them. One should be bigger than the other. Stick them one into the other and then add a yellow center. After this, add a stem to it. Add some smaller flowers to the bottom and then add a cylindrical shape to one of the edges. You may make it out of different colors. Take a yellow sheet of paper, fold it into half. Now fold over both of the edges as such. Fold over the side and then cut a curve as well as a triangular shape at the bottom as such. Once you open it, this is what it should look like. Fold over the curved edges as such. Once you have folded over all of the edges, make this out of multiple sheets of paper in different colors. Add it and stick it together in a circular shape after adding some tape to it. Stick both the sides together and then add some thread to the bottom and the top of it. You can hang it and decorate it any which way you like. Add some light into it. Thank you for watching.